Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacey if you're new here, and today's video is going to be a day in the life kind of. If you don't know, I'm a dream vacations travel advisor specializing in Disney parks and cruise vacations, and I now offer the option to book a Zoom call with me to get that planned and booked, so that it's just a little bit easier, kind of almost face-to-face, to get your dream vacation booked. And I'll have all that information linked in the description box below. And I vlog all of my travels. I currently am working on my Quantum of the Seas cruise vlog series on my other channel, also linked below. And today I am doing a day in the life, which I think I already said. Anyway, I just got home from work and it is 10:51. I need to film my monthly book recap so that I can edit and get that posted today, and then work out and start a new week of workouts. And that's pretty much it for today. I don't think I have any appointments or meetings I need to do. So yeah, I am also gonna be testing out kind of just how vlogging works on this camera alone for the rest of the video, just to see what it sounds like. I used it a little bit on my cruise, but it's going to be a couple weeks before I get to the vlog that I actually used this camera in, just to see like the quality and how it looks, because I am considering only using this camera while I'm out and about on my vacations, but I don't know how the audio sounds, so I am going to practice and test it out in today's vlog and maybe future vlogs as well. As the video goes on, let me know what you think, how it sounds, how it looks, and then I'm going to end the video using my good camera, which is what I'm currently on right now, so that we can have a comparison of what the audio and the video sounds like. I know the video is really good quality, it's more so the audio, and this one specifically, I cannot, it's the Insta360 Go 3S, and I cannot use an external microphone with it, so the audio is very limited to what this camera actually picks up on its own. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that's going to look. So right now I am going to eat a protein bar, and then probably in an hour eat some oatmeal and get my workout in. I don't know. I do need to try to film this video actually before I work out. So I'm gonna eat this and then get ready to film. Okay, well, the preview is pretty crappy, but I need to make the bed because this is where I'm filming. We don't always make the bed every day, but yeah. And also my husband's in a meeting in another room, so this will be a good test to see how this actually looks, or the volume, see if it picks up him in the other room. I do have the door closed for his office area and then this room, so we shall see. But for now, I'm gonna make the bed. Okay, that's literally all we do. Nothing fancy over here. We don't do any super fancy stuff, so yeah. And then if you can see those lines, I was wearing a hat while I was working this morning, so that's what that's from. So I'm going to do some makeup and then get ready to film. I'm doing my book review. If I have time, I'm gonna do my next coffee chat video, because I'm doing a coffee chat video once a month, and it'll be nice to have that already out of the way so that I can just edit it and get it posted when I need to post it. If you don't know from my last video, my last week of workouts, I explained it a little, but I had a blood vessel burst, I'm guessing, which essentially just what a bruise is. And while I was on an airplane before my cruise, I think, and it just slowly kind of migrated, it was significantly worse. And I did put a little bit of photos in my week of workouts because it was pretty bad for a while, and this is the remainder of it. It doesn't look too bad anymore, but if you wanted to see how it was, that video will be linked down below and you can check that out. So yeah, I am just gonna get ready. I think I'm gonna do some pretty basic makeup. I have pretty much all of my makeup that I pack with me already packed, but I do have enough makeup to where I don't even need to touch that. So I think I'm gonna try to use everything that's not in this bag today so I can just see what I have. I know there's a couple of things I need to replace in there from my last cruise before my next cruise, but I don't know what else I have that needs replaced, which then would indicate what needs to be replaced in that, because I don't have doubles. Because if I have doubles, I could take what I have outside of my bag, put it in the bag. If that makes sense. That was a very odd, weird, random way to explain it. I am not putting contacts in for obvious reasons. I don't think it's gonna harm it, but I have also been wearing really old contacts that I know I shouldn't be wearing, and I really need to go to the eye doctor to get my prescription renewed so I can get more contacts, because right now my prescription's so far expired. So I am just not gonna worry about it. I really should just throw them away and go to the eye doctor and get new ones, which is the plan before my next cruise. I really don't wear contacts that much every day, but anyway, while I do my makeup, it's actually hard for me to see. Like, the camera is positioned, I don't know. Here, I will show you with my other camera. This is my other camera, by the way, that I use normally. You are, I don't know, 2 inches from the mirror, roughly. And then from where I am, I can't actually see very good details in the mirror on my face without my glasses. So I will probably have my little handheld mirror the whole time. I need to start with a moisturizer, which this isn't anything like super special. It is a Target brand basic moisturizer. And now I need to let that sink in. And then I had just decanted it into this container, which is one of those where you push this and it comes out the middle. I have another one for the moisturizer I have in the bathroom that I decanted into because the container that moisture came in was a little pot and I hate digging my finger into it. So that was a lot better. I am gonna have to like really slick back my hair. It's hair wash day. I'm gonna probably put you on a time lapse and then get the rest of my makeup done. I don't think I want to yap the whole time I'm doing makeup. Okay, so I have had these forever. CoverGirl True Blend Bronzer and Blush. However, there is a new version that just came out. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it's broken. I've had it for so long. And I actually love these. But there's a new version out that I'm curious to know if they are the same, because I would absolutely love to be able to repurchase that. That would be really, really cool. And just FYI, my makeup process today is a very much trust the process because I cannot see. And you probably saw me put my glasses on a couple of times. In the moments where I'm like, eyebrows even? I have no idea. They're close enough. I also tried a new technique with my eyebrows than I normally do. I'm going to finish this up. I literally just have to do my powder, bronzer, blush, mascara, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay, I am ready. That actually didn't take very long, probably 30 minutes or something like that. So I just did a slick back. This dark eyeliner probably isn't doing any favors to my eye situation and how it looks. I have some type of cat fur hair something on my eyelash. And then as far as the things I needed out of my makeup bag, because I did actually need a couple of things that I don't have in my normal collection, is a couple of brushes for my liquid bronzer and blush. I really like this spoolie and angled brush because it's really stiff. I needed eyeliner, 2 different eyeliners, and my brow products, which my brow gel is actually almost gone. Next, I need to film my books video and something else. I think I need a lip gloss though. Actually, I'm gonna eat some oatmeal, then get to filming. The oatmeal that I eat is one of these, and then just some regular old-fashioned oats. I do half a cup of that, and then some water, and then that's literally it. Okay, microwave's going, so we're testing to see how this audio sounds, see how background noise compared to how my voice is picked up on this camera. So in the morning, I'll have a protein bar, usually while I work, but I got home early today, so I was able to eat that real quick. And then I'll have this oatmeal with some regular oats for a little bit of added protein, but mostly carbs before I work out. And then I'll have my actual lunch after my workout, which is usually leftovers from dinner the night before. So I'm gonna eat this oatmeal and then get ready to film the book video. I have an hour before I want to start working out. So let's see if I can get 2 videos filmed in that time. I only read 4 books. That video will be out before this one. So if you're interested, it'll be linked below. I'm gonna eat this oatmeal. Okay, 1 video down. The viewfinder in this is weird because it gives me a space for a vertical video, and I think it captures that space, and then space for a horizontal video. And so I can see like my forehead probably is cut off in this video, but it's in there. So if I wanted to use the same footage in a vertical video, it gives me space to do that without having to zoom in extra on this video, which is actually so helpful. And I am noticing the battery life is really not that great on the Action Pod. This part right here, this because this is the camera, and this actually comes out of the Action Pod for waterproof activities, or if I wanted, it's also a magnet. I could magnet it, you know, on a ship. I can put it on the wall and film something if I wanted to. But that is also a thing. So that may not work out for a vlogging camera for like the whole day. I may not be able to use this camera, and I could probably change the setting, but that will make the camera last even less time. The viewfinder screen here, it times out when after so long, which is fine. I mean, I obviously probably have a setting that I can adjust to that with, but that's why we test these things at home before we go on a trip. I still don't know what the audio sounds like because I haven't touched any editing yet, because obviously filming and getting ready to film, because I only got home at almost 11 o'clock and it is now 12:30. So I need to stop rambling and then film my second video and then work out. Okay, so now that's done. It is now 12:51 and I need to work out. So I'm going to do that. I am not going to film any of that workout for this vlog. It'll be in my week of workouts. I will probably charge this camera and let it rest because it's been going, so it's actually really warm. So it needs to cool down and charge. So yeah, that is kind of unfortunate for a travel vlogging camera, having it overheat, but you know, it's not the worst. I do have a overnight trip coming up, so maybe I will test that out. The audio turns out really well after I edit this video. I will test out using it as my only vlogging camera during that trip. It's an overnighter for a concert. Hopefully this is turning out good so I don't have to scrap this whole video. Anyway, I'm gonna go work out and I will check in with you guys after I'm done with that. Okay, I am back on my Sony. I am getting ready to work out. I've got water, always water. I like this, especially if I end up with additional coffee. I might actually skip this today because I have coffee that I'm finishing up right now. And then for electrolytes, I have this. I like to use Element if I'm running because it has more sodium and that's the first thing you sweat. And then I have a clear protein that's almost gone. Okay, so for this, I will probably save till after my workout when I eat my lunch. I just like to let it sit so that basically the foam goes away and it turns clear, like physically clear. And I'll have my electrolytes while I work out. I'll have regular water while I work out. And of course, finish up my coffee. And I got powder on the counter, so I need to clean that up. I'm gonna get working out and I'll check in with you guys after I'm done. I just finished that workout. I'm gonna get my lunch, which is leftovers from last night. A beef, bulgogi. Is it bulgogi? Yes, it was bulgogi. So I'm gonna heat this up. We have some pickled cucumber to top it with, and then the protein drink that I made before my workout, which is now clear. I mean, obviously it has color to it, but it's clear. And I still have electrolytes, so I have lots to consume. Water and water, a lot of things. This is not technically a full day of eating video. This is just taking you through my day and happen to be showing you my meals. So that just happens to be what I'm eating today. I've got a glare mirror behind me, window over there. Anyway, where are you, buddy? My cat just chirped. I don't know. Oh, I found him. He's right there. I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't either. Anyway, finished my workout and my camera fully charged while I was working out. So that's actually really quick. So that's a good thing. So the little lens piece that comes out does have a separate battery life than the action pod. So that was about 50% battery when I plugged it in to charge. So that is actually pretty cool. So I am going to eat my lunch and I have a client, I think she wants to book a trip today. My client's actually my best friend. But anyway, she wants to book a trip, so I need to help her do that. I don't know if she's actually able to do it today or just, you know, soon. So I'm going to eat lunch, call her, and figure out what she wants to do. Okay, just finished a lot of work editing, got that video up that I need to get the book video. And now my husband and I are making dinner. We're making this pasta thing, so I'll show you what it is when we're done. I accidentally filmed these last couple of clips in slow motion, which means the audio also didn't record. So After dinner, my husband and I watched an episode of Stranger Things. We started the series over and we're on like episode 4 of season 1, I think. We have not seen season 5 yet though. It's been a while since we watched any of it, so I wanted a refresher. Then my friend told me she wanted to book her cruise, so we got that worked out before sitting down to watch Gossip Girl for the millionth time while I crochet. And I'm currently working on a king size blanket that I set aside to start a new project. I think what I'm making now is going to be a blanket too, but I don't know how big it'll be. And then after watching TV and crocheting for a while, I took a shower and read my book for a while before calling it a night. I'm currently reading Onyx Storm as a reread and I am loving it. If you like to book a trip with me, I now offer the option to book a video call with me so we can get the process started, and that will be linked below. I also offer what I call vacation video memories, which means you can send me your photos and videos from your vacation and I will put it together in a nice video that shows the story of your trip. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.